They've been captured. I arrived with a few other wizards, conjuration masters. We helped open the portal to Cold Harbor. Unfortunately, they were captured by daedra, led by Judge Zivan. In the confusion, I managed to slip away. I've been scouting around in scamp form ever since. A magical barrier shields the entryway to the hall. It's powered by elemental crystals. We must collect the gate key from the coffer to the north, and destroy the 3 crystals to bring down the barrier. There's 1 crystal in each tower. Mages Guild Warlock and Master Conjurer at your service. I'm an expert on the planes of Oblivion, so I was an obvious choice to A trick I picked up made it easier to get around the Shivering Isles. I was using it to scout the area when I saw you approaching. Why, nothing gets past you, does it? Though I was born on your world, I grew up in Oblivion. It gives me a rather... Judge Zivan has them on trial in the Hall of Judgment. From what I've been able to overhear, it isn't going well for them. To get inside, we need to bring down that barrier. Then the mages... The 3 elemental crystals, yes. But more than that, we also need a key to open the locked gate. I saw... The trial is over. Judge Ziven found my companions guilty and sentenced them to death. They were taken to the cells below the hall while preparations are made for the execution. An excellent suggestion. There's no time to waste. Let's get inside. Oh, good. A guard. And I thought this was going to be boring.
The guilty are drawn to us like torches. Come and be judged, mortals.
Excellent. Head down to the holding cells.
You're no guard. Grab that key on the table and open these cages. Well, what are you waiting for? Open the rest of... The trial was a farce. They just wanted to make us squirm. Judge Ziven went on and on about...
You've got to let us... Ah, the fresh air of freedom. You've got to let us out! You've got to let us out!
Great rescue.
I'm still shaking. Judge Ziv...
Plan, or are we making this up as we go along? Thank you. This one thought we were done for after Judge Ziven sentenced us to death. How do we get out of the Hall of Judgment? Malkur? Well, why didn't you say so? Tarami wondered what happened to him.
They cast a shield spell on the gate. We're trapped.
We'll deal with the gate. Just keep them away
I've got
from us
my
until
eye
we're
on you.
done.
You have been judged. You won't escape. You'll never escape my judgment, mortals. No one ever escapes my judgment. I'll execute you myself.
You've been judged and found wanting, Sivan.
Enough fun and games. Let's get out of here.
Hail. The diversion I set up is working. Hurry before the daedra notice and come after us. We fought well, didn't we? I think we might just have a chance at turning this disaster into a successful operation. We've opened a portal to the city. Feel free to use it if you want. We're in your debt. Without your help, the others would still be locked away, or worse. We'll get to safety and begin stabilizing the portals to Nirn right away. All right, let's head out. We've got portals to stabilize, you know.
The Great and One. Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my allies. Separated and alone, I decided to complete our mission, personally. I enter the Black... In case it needs to be said, the Black Forge creates all of Molag Bal's vile weapons, including the Dark Anchors and the Great Shackle. With the Great Shackle no need to concern yourself. I'm sure I have this well in hand. I imagine I've already destroyed the Great Shackle, and even now we're celebrating our victory over the Lord of Brutality. Yes. Please, I need your assistance. What a ridiculous question. I am the Great Mage's essence of health. The daedra captured Vanus. They plan to use. Vampires feed upon this essence and weaken it. Kill the vampires and collect the energy they siphon from me. Restore that energy. When Vanus Galerian was captured, he cast a spell that divided him into his 3 essential essences: health, stamina, and magicka. I am the Great Mage's health. While we are the essences of the Great Mage, we aren't the Great Mage himself. Not exactly. Separated into fragments such as this, we are we. The Great Mage is a virtual powerhouse of magicka energy. The daedra want to use that power to speed up and complete the plane meld, finally merging Nirn into Cold Harbor. But make no mistake. Returned. Yes, I can sense its reinvigorating presence. Give it back to me and I shall free you. Time to reforge the essences of the Great Mage. The essence before you has been used to feed the slaves and keep them working. Talk to the slaves and convince them to... The slaves' taskmaster used a device to rip away my energy. The device can recover the energy, but doing so will destroy the soul-shriven you target. What can I tell you that you don't already know? Vanus Galerian is the most famous, most powerful, most daringly courageous. Aren't you listening? He's the Great Mage. There isn't anything he can't accomplish once he sets his mind to it.
I saw you eyeing my fire. It isn't very warm, but it's all... Why? You don't look like you need it. Without it, I'll grow weak and wither away. It will? I don't know.
I wish we could take longer breaks with the work. And what will you give me in return? What do you have that will keep me whole and strong? Oh, so high and mighty. You think to take the place of the Taskmaster, do you?
Don't run off like that again, Alexis. You know that I worry so. Dear Alexis, why would I do such a thing? The energy makes me strong. I haven't felt this good in such a... Oh, Alexis, you remembered how much I love bright and shiny things.
Escape? That's easy. Waiting for the right. And how will that help this one see the escape plan to fruition? This one thing. Always with the violence. Oh, your kind, so predictable.
I hate this so-called existence. Not a chance, dunghead. It was given to me. Go find your own. Well, in that case, just make sure you shut down.
The Great Mage himself couldn't have done any better. But don't tell him I said that. After you This has to end. 4 seals contain the magic that binds me to this machine. While this essence is locked, Vanus divided himself to prevent them from using his considerable energy to power the Great Shackle. It didn't stop them from plugging this essence. They plan to use the Great Mage to provide a considerable boost of energy to complete the plane meld ahead of schedule. Vanus divided his... It provides the power necessary to craft Moloch Baal's vile implements of conquest. Daedric weapons, dark anchors, the components of the Great Shackle. It is a larger, more powerful version of a dark anchor. bindings can no longer hold me. This essence will join you. Through the boiler tunnels waits the mighty Guardian, Kothutwilk. Defeat the Guardian and open the cage that holds our physical form.
Insolent intruder! The maid belongs to me!
Vitality. Welcome. And now stamina returns. How I've missed you, old friend. Ah, much better. Now, follow me out of this foul place. Then we can talk. Perhaps I shouldn't have attempted this by myself. Yes, the Great Shackle, where the plane meld begins and ends. I thought I could deal with it on my own, but I was wrong. You have restored me, released me from captivity. With your continued help, we can end this threat once and for... The time has come. The Great Shackle must... Stay close and follow my every command. Taking down the Great Shackle, the primary conduit for the plane meld. This won't be easy. Is there anything else you want to ask me before we move? What can I tell you that isn't obvious? The Great Shackle is the ultimate version of Molag Bal's Dark Anchors. A massive weapon capable of complete... They wanted to use my energy to power the Shackle. That indicates to me that the Shackle utilizes some form of energy. Just... be weaker than I thought. That took a lot out of me. Once we get inside, you take the lead. I need to conserve my energy for dealing with the shackle. So I leave the hacking and slashing up to you. We need to locate the source of energy that provides the power for the shackle. Remarkable! This could be what we're looking for. Very interesting. It appears to be similar to the cage I was in. No! What have you done? Oh, wait! You reversed the energy flow. Good work! Now go upstairs and find the other conduits.
Someone out there? There's a little help in here. Hello? Can you let me out of this cage, please? I appreciate the help. I thought I would rot in that cage forever. I thought I would rot in that cage forever. What an excellent idea! You can count on my help. I'll...
You there! Over here! Would you be so kind as to open this cage? You have my thanks, friend.
Someone needs to pay for locking me away. Someone needs to pay for locking me away in this dung heap. And I need to bust some heads, so I'm going to help you with your mission. I'll fight...
magical isn't going to destroy itself, you know!
Have at thee, vile shackle. We're gonna give you a damn good thrashing.
Defend me while I cast this extremely powerful and fantastically impressive spell! Keep them off me. I have to concentrate, and even the least distraction can be disastrous. Deal with those creatures! Must I do everything on this mission? Must be electrifying to watch a master such as I while I work. those creatures get past you? The great shackle has been shattered! The threat of the plane meld is no more!
Jolly good. And as soon as you deal with the planar vortex, everything will be right as rain.
What? Explain yourself, man. What planar vortex?
The shackle formed a planar vortex, kind of like an oblivion straw that will suck Nirn right through and into Cold Harbor. Quite amazing how I knew that.
Enough! We can discuss this back in the Hollow City. I'll open a portal before this entire place collapses on top of us. We have accomplished great things this day, my faithful friend. Was there ever any doubt? Between your skills and my formidable magical prowess, the destruction of the shackle was a foregone conclusion. We aren't finished yet, however. Cadwell claims that we have more to do if we are to truly save Nirn. I would love to explore this lost city, but apparently we still have much to do. This planar vortex that Cadwell describes concerns me greatly. If what Cadwell says is true, our job isn't finished here. And I'm positive we got the Daedric Prince's attention at the shackle. He won't be too happy about what we did. I need to consult with my colleagues in the Mages Guild. We need to gather whatever information we can on this planar vortex. Let the mages inside know that I'll be joining them in a moment. I need to finish with Cadwell and the groundskeeper first. I don't know...
You must be the person who rescued all these people. We were part of Vanus Galerian's group before. Well, before everything. The four of us, yes. There were many more, but, well, you've seen it out there. Even our fabled leader was lost to the Hosh. What? You've got to be kidding. I saw him being torn away. There's no way they'd let him live. You must have him mixed up.
Ah, my old friend. I thought we'd lost you.
What?
So
it can't
good
be.
to see you all again, my friends. I'm glad we all made it here safely.
Barney, you're alive. That's wonderful.
Ah, dear Nalia. My heart fills with delight at the sight of you. Yes, I am safe.
Where have you been, old friend? Trying to win the war all by yourself again?
Well, yes, but I ran into a bit of trouble. Our friend here showed up and lent me a hand.
Well then, you have our thanks. I'm not sure we could have gone on without Vanus.
Cheer up, dear Nalia. I'm here now. But our mission isn't finished. We have to destroy the planar vortex and end the plane meld.
Do you have a plan, old friend?
I know what we need to do. I'm just not sure how we go about doing it. We need to discuss this with the Fighters Guild. We need a council of war.
The pieces are almost all in place. We can move against Mola. Thanks to your efforts, life is returning to the city. Already, those you have rescued have found their way here. Marching against this enemy at less than full strength would not be advised. Of course, victory is never guaranteed, no matter what the odds. If you feel differently, give the command. Otherwise, go back out and look for more allies to aid us. The pieces are almost all in place. Thanks to your efforts, life is marching against this enemy at less than full strength. Very well. If you feel that is the wisest course,